Happy Memorial Day, everybody. If we get any people in here. So what'd you do? Just eat today or what?
Uh, well, I worked out in the garage. Uh, I went out to help Kenny and uh, worked out in the garage, and I cooked. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Hey, Shell, how you doing?
I shall.
I didn't do anything except for eat all day.
Cheat leftovers.
Actually, no, we cooked burgers and stuff today. Hey, how you doing, Ben?
I cooked a bunch of stuff today. Hey,
Yeah,
Ben.
that's what we was doing. Well, we had that pulled pork and everything. We had that for lunch, and then we turned around and cooked burgers this evening. How you doing, Willie CK?
Willie.
Damn, it's cold.
Cold.
Yes.
Go put a coat on.
Yeah, I shot a video, edited it, uploaded it. It's ready to go for Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, got a new project in the shop, so we're ready to go.
Well, I hope everybody in the chat's got plenty of food from all this holiday. I know we've ate too much. Man, oh man.
Let's see, I moderated myself today, so
Yeah. We've been taking a break and kind of got some stuff going on, so I demonetized so I could do a live stream and won't get in trouble.
Yep. The fishing's been good too, so.
Oh yeah. Been doing a lot of fishing. So we thought we'd give it a try tonight.
Might as well.
No, Jeff. What the heck?
Well, whenever I talked with the attorney, he said as long as I don't monetize it, then I'm good. So I didn't click the monetization for this live stream.
Yeah, I've just read Ben's comment there. Yeah, the Platinum Jubilee.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big milestone for her, or for the UK. I mean,
Oh yeah. I figured there wouldn't be many people on tonight. I figured they'd all be at parties and cookouts and
maybe they're winding down.
yeah.
A lot of us have to go back to work tomorrow.
That's true.
Not me.
You
I'm still out.
I was working in the garage till about an hour ago. Decided I'd come in and hang out. There's Daryl.
Daryl, how you doing? And there's Kyle.
Hey, Kyle. Bocce, how you doing?
Bocce.
Hey, Bocce.
Kyle, my burger's raw. Songs for Anna, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a good while.
Nice songs for Anna.
You got somebody down here in the bottom.
Who I got in the basement? Oh my gosh. I need to see your face before I bring you up on panel. Oh my gosh. Look at this hoodlum guy.
Hoodlum.
So, are you in Louisiana yet?
I'm in Birmingham, Alabama.
You got a ways to go. You better get rolling, boy.
Well, when an Alabama state trooper escorts you to the closest TA with a truck plaza to fix your brake lights, you ain't got a choice.
Well, I told you to fix them. What the heck? You couldn't find the wire or what?
It's fixed now.
Oh,
It was in the pigtail.
How much was the bill?
I fixed it.
Okay. You better get rolling if you're gonna make it there by morning.
Oh, I'm only 4.5 hours away, and I got almost 6 hours left to run still.
Okay.
I pulled every freaking marker light out of the back of this trailer. Had no juice back there anywhere, so I pulled the cover off the junction box. Still no power in there, but I had marker light power and everything else in there. And so I was like, all right, well, it's somewhere between here and the front of the trailer.
Right.
And so I went up, I unplugged my pigtail, I pulled the wire harness pigtail part out, plugged my thing back in, left it dangling, walked back. I had brake lights. So I flipped it over, made sure there's no straggling wires. There was nothing. As soon as I put it back in, lights went out again. So I took and I split the coating back, pulled it out as far as I could, split the coating, and whoever had this trailer before me must have split too far on the red wire, and it was all corroded, so I just cut it off and just split the coating back even further and pulled the red wire as tight as I could, put it up in, and hey, now they're working. So
Yeah, but if I remember right, you had a light problem with the Kenworth with that trailer.
not brake lights, just my driver's side marker lights.
Right.
And there was a broken wire along the frame of the trailer because the marker lights on this Benson are not wired in with the 7 wires that comes down the side in the loom. They're separate on the outside.
It comes out of that box back there.
No, mine come from the front of the trailer, go to the box, and then they junction out to the back.
Right.
Well, as long as you got them
Pretty
fixed.
much.
As long as you got them, roll with it. Get your butt
I'm
down
waiting
to
for the cop to
Louisiana.
leave.
Waiting for him to leave, huh?
Oh, yeah, because he should have had my booty for speeding.
Well, I told you not to be speeding.
That's the first cop I've seen all freaking day.
Well, he seen you, that's for sure.
He wasn't even sitting in the middle. I don't know where he came from.
That's too much truck for you. You should have stayed in that Kenworth. For a little guy, you don't need a truck that big.
Yeah, I do.
Hey, how you doing, Crystal?
We can get you a booster seat.
Yeah.
I don't need no
Yeah, you
boosters.
see about a half inch of his head over top of the steering wheel.
See more than that. It is hot down here.
It's hot up here too.
Hey, she's working, ain't it?
It needs recharged.
Oh,
I got all 4 of my bunk vents open. I mean, the AC is doing all right as long as I'm not sitting still.
well, how do you expect it to cool it if you got the bunk vents open? You're losing all your cool air.
It gets hot in that bunk.
You're not supposed to be in the bunk. You're supposed to be behind that steering wheel, hitting that throttle to get to Louisiana.
Yeah, all the heat's coming up through the back. That's why my back zipped shut.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, Warner? Good to see you.
Well,
All
I'm
right,
going to go
we'll
in
see
and
you.
wash my paws and get out of here.
All
Yep,
right,
get her rolling.
be careful.
We'll see you guys later.
All right.
Hey, Bo.
Hey,
Damn
we're gonna
kids.
bring Daryl up.
Oh, I didn't see Daryl down there. Hey, Daryl.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
Did you chase those spiders out of the basement, Daryl?
Yeah, I guess so.
You were down
just-
there long enough.
I was just trying to figure out how you seeing over that daggone steering wheel. He had his seat all the way to the ground floor. And I mean, even when you, because he actually had this much headroom without bouncing up and down. So I mean, he could put a little bit of air in that seat.
Yep. That's my youngest boy there, and that's what I said. That's way too much truck for him, but he should have stayed in the Kenworth. But
Yeah. Hey, Crystal, Redline Gary,
Hey, Gary. Didn't see
Line
Gary come in.
Jones. Mater.
Nope, no air in this seat.
No air in the seat.
Hell, he ain't but like 4'9" and 90 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
The springs in the seat itself will hold him up, let alone the air. He hit that air too high, he'll shoot through the ceiling.
Right.
Oh, shit.
It blows too much smoke, Bo, because you're hitting too much fuel.
Yeah,
That'll get you looked at.
number dollar bills going out that exhaust.
Mm-hmm.
The blacker the smoke, the less fuel mileage you get.
Oh yeah. He come by here yesterday and about rattled every window in the house with them straight pipes. You could hear that
Thanks,
cat
Al.
coming a mile before it got here.
So now that Gary's in here, I want to know if he's got blisters on his hands from his new job. I heard rumor he's pole dancing.
The pole dancing job?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wow. See, Lorna, she's over in Australia, isn't Lorna? Or not Australia, UK.
I can't remember.
I'm wondering if they got the same holiday over there that we do.
I think they have Memorial Day.
Oh, a friend of mine said Canada did their Veterans the Memorial type day last week.
Oh, okay.
So I guess it's different in different parts of the world. I guess.
All right, Shell. I'm glad you thought of me, but I'm not allowed to have Dairy Queen right now. They just put me on diabetes pills.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't think the UK has the Memorial Day like ours, but they do have something. But like I said, this week it's the platinum celebration for the Queen.
It could be. Okay, I thought you was in UK, Lorna. Hopefully everything's going well for you. We got a holiday today, but I can tell you, I ate too much. Man, I'm still eating.
Yeah, Queen's Platinum Jubilee.
Yeah.
Is that 60 or 70 years on the throne? Something like that. Armistice Day, yeah.
So anyway, as the holidays winding down, I'm hopefully everybody had a good holiday. Didn't eat too much like me.
I ate too much yesterday, but I gauged myself or tempered myself today so I wouldn't overeat today.
Where was that at?
Where yesterday?
Yeah.
Some barbecue joint down south.
Oh,
Little choke and puke alongside the road.
pretty much. But today there's cherry cheesecake here.
Yesterday there was strawberry parfait.
Yeah. That was a cake with strawberry pudding in it. Layers.
Whoever built it didn't inspire.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lauren said it's 70 years on the throne.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Kyle, is you gonna ever quit growing over there or what?
No.
Every time I see you, you trying to grow up. Grow big, grow rounder, or what?
Yeah.
He's trying to grow one way or another. So, did anybody do anything exciting today for the holiday?
Yeah,
Not
I
really.
laid down. I watched the backside of my eyelids for a good part of it. So.
No.
No, like I said, I got up this morning and I was supposed to help Kenny about 9 o'clock. He called way before that. Met him at Mom's, or actually he came here first and dropped off my project. Then we went to Mom's and dropped my truck off. Went and hauled a couple more things from my uncle's house, and then went back to his house, unloaded. Went to Mom's house, got her new mattress and bed box springs all set up for her, and then I come home and worked in the garage.
Yeah.
And cooked.
Lisa says she feels like stirring the pot. She's looking for trouble. Oh, Lordy. Don't go down to the well, Lisa. Don't go there.
Hey, this time what was warmer today was be a good day to been if we put in the well.
What was the temperature down there?
It's 81 right now, so it got higher than that.
Yeah, we was up around 80. Mater was at the ER with Crystal. Hopefully she's doing all right.
Hell, you come over here.
Someone in front of the air conditioning.
Kenny
Nowhere to sit.
Got up way early this morning. I also got a couple bottles of wine too. He bottled up a bunch of wine this morning. Gave me a couple bottles, but he was taking the scooter out today. Asked him, well, where do you want to go? She goes, you want to go to the lake? And he kind of looked at her. He goes, what lake? She's like, Erie. So,
You got that fishing pole ready?
might me?
Yeah.
Not quite.
I know a guy who knows how to fix them and get them ready.
Yeah.
I know how to get them ready.
Yeah, it's next Saturday.
Yeah, I just haven't been to the store to get some line yet.
I know a guy who knows a guy who might have extra.
There's a whole bunch of line around here.
Yeah, but what weight line do you have? I don't like that big clothesline shit.
14 pound.
We got 14-pound on up to 50.
14?
Yeah.
Hell, the biggest I ever put on mine's 8.
Well, we catch fish. We don't catch little bluegill.
I catch fish too. I catch big stuff. I've brought in 10-pound catfish and stuff with it. It's all in technique.
Well, we'll see how good your technique is. As long as it's better than Mark's the other day.
Probably from all the crocheting. Tell her to use the other arm, Mater, or else you start crocheting for her.
Yeah, she just you just become the hook. You become a hooker and you do it, Mater. While she tells you which stitch to put in.
Yep.
Well, I'm surprised Elisa don't have tendonitis from that frying pan.
What I would like to know is, what did Bocce cook for the holiday? What kind of vegetables?
Well, you didn't have tendonitis from the frying pan.
I'm strong. I get my adrenaline one.
Hey, we can actually hear Delisa tonight. What'd you do differently on your computer?
She's snuggling up close to him.
Probably.
Actually, she's sitting slow on the other side of the room tonight.
I thought maybe that's why you had your camera off, because you two were snuggling up, because we can hear her.
No, I ain't got no shirt on. I'm too lazy to go find one.
Oh,
That's why I got my camera off.
well, Mater, if you don't want to be a hooker, you can always be a pole dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here's
Gary. I hear Gary's giving lessons.
Yeah, between Bocce and Gary, you could get some serious lessons.
Well, I guess Brandon's already signed up for the class.
Oh, I didn't know that. There they go talking about them Sundays again. Gonna make me go to Dairy Queen. Good thing they're closed.
Who's closed?
Dairy Queen.
How do you know?
Holiday. I'll
You
bet
haven't been nowhere today.
Nope.
Actually, I'm pretty sure they was open when I drove by today.
Or actually, pretty much you're not helping nothing, Kyle. Shut up.
I got a rental car out there I can take.
Get a rental car.
Since my rental truck's at the shop.
Oh, Lordy.
How are you, Ed?
I'm doing great. How you doing, Sandy?
Good.
Yeah.
Now I feel better since I ate.
Yeah, but if you got a rental car, Kyle, and you don't take it, it might be full of gas when you get it, but if you don't have it full when it goes back, then it'll be $12 a gallon gas coming back when you bring it back.
I actually put gas in it the other day. You're welcome. Because he left it on E for me this time.
What, my truck?
Yeah.
No, he didn't. Oh.
Fuel light comes on. I'm pretty sure it's about empty.
It didn't come on while I had it, so if it came
And
on
it
while
was
you had it, you
parked
was
when we
doing
had
some
it.
driving.
I thought E stand for enough.
Yeah.
It had enough. You're about to be walking.
Hey, how you doing, Harold? Good to see you. Hopefully you had a good holiday. Didn't eat too much.
Yeah, Harold.
He went over and got some of that wine. Ed did.
What wine?
Probably the wine you've been trying to get me to drink and I don't drink.
Yeah, this is new stuff.
Oh,
What kind? What flavor?
This is a honey mead.
Oh, okay.
you know, that's one thing I never got into was drinking. I can't even stand the taste of that stuff.
I like a little wine every once in a while. Matter of fact, I've got I think 3 open bottles in there from a couple years now.
The only wine I ever get is listening to her.
Well, that's not very often.
Yeah, that's a lot of wine.
I don't whine.
That's what I said.
Oh, Lordy.
Whenever he says, "Hey, let's go fishing," okay. Let's go tractor pull. Okay.
Well, Sandy, the next time you take him out in the middle of the lake, just kick him out the boat and throw him a life jacket and take off.
No, because I don't know how to load the boat. I drive the truck.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing, John? Good to see you. I hope you had a good
I back
holiday as
him in.
well.
I back him in. I hurt the truck. I come back and get him, and he loads it. I don't even hardly ever drive it. I don't think. Not
No,
very
she don't
often.
drive the boat very often.
That's why she catches all the fish.
Uh-huh.
Bull. He'll have. He has
That's-
2 holes in on his side, and I have 1.
And that's why she's the boat mechanic.
That's right, Shell. It's the holiday is about the fallen soldiers that didn't come home.
That's
That's
it.
correct. It's an honor for them.
And a lot, yes, I did. And that's why a lot of the people they think of this holiday the wrong way, and it's incorrect. It's for the fallen that didn't make it back, that fought for the freedoms.
That's yeah, but there's also a lot of them that's still alive that still just actually still like the song said, still in Saigon.
Exactly.
Correct.
I
Exactly.
mean,
I don't know. Food just keeps appearing on my plate.
It just keeps appearing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Be
He's
all right.
eating, look, he's eating yours.
I don't know how much you've listened to the radio lately, Mark, but one thing that was kind of pissing me off was they were including, I mean, nothing against the healthcare workers, but this holiday has nothing to do with them.
No,
You
absolutely.
know,
I ain't had it that long.
Yes, the exactly
That's
right,
right.
Shell. The living gets celebrated on Veterans Day.
That's
Exactly right.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey,
how
how
you
you
doing,
doing, Major?
Hello. How you doing, Major?
Pretty good. Yeah, like I said, about 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning, Crystal woke me up saying her arm was hurting, and so we got her, got up, got dressed, took her to the local ER, and they got her all checked out, and gave her a muscle relaxer and a good pain reliever, and took her back home. And about 30 minutes after we got home, yeah, the meds were kicking in. She was out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Surprisingly, they didn't give her a shot while she was there.
They did, two
Oh,
of them.
two of them.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Hey, Mark, one in each hip.
ooh. She was on cloud nine.
She didn't get up till afternoon.
I wonder why.
Hey, John. But yeah, I think it's probably just probably some tendonitis
Uh-huh.
is all.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start doing some of that hook and help her out so she can keep the crochet going.
Nah, she can. She'll just have to put it on hold for a little bit. Right now, I've got an AC unit I got to get cleaned up before it gets put back in the window, and it'd been sitting outside, and it's like, why are we getting all these flying insects out of around here? Oh, probably because they built a nest inside of it.
Right.
I took the front of it off, and I had one of them looking straight at me. I'm going, hello, but they didn't come buzzing out because I've been running the AC unit, testing it out for over an hour, so they were nice and cold.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Crystal, just relaxed. That's a good thing. Just relax. Mater's gonna take over that crocheting. You just have to coach him along, and he'll help you out.
Yeah.
We got confidence in him.
Yeah. Or either that or he's got to take a week off from going to Harbor Freight and just get him a hooker machine for
I
Yeah.
didn't even go to Harbor
in the
Freight
house.
this weekend, okay? I've not been to Harbor Freight in about 3 weeks.
Man, you missed all the big sales then.
Yeah, you.
And I didn't
I
miss
got
them.
I
I
got a
didn't miss them
25%
because, hey,
discount this week.
there's one main reason why I didn't go to Harbor Freight.
Why?
It takes money. I don't have it.
Oh Lordy. Big sales.
You save for the big sales.
yeah, they just had I just got a notification order today that's for 25% off
That's
one
what I
day
say.
on
I
the
got
coupon.
Yeah, I know.
for a day on a coupon to a 25%.
Yep. I kept getting
There you
No,
go,
I'm
John.
not going to do that, John. No.
yeah. I kept getting a bunch of ads on my cell phone. Emails, this price off, that price off, just all kinds of stuff.
I mean, they do have one item there I wouldn't mind going and getting, but like I said, it takes money for that. And luckily for me, they've got it on clearance,
Yeah.
which I'm going. I could probably, if I had the extra money and everything, I could probably pay for it, and get that 25% off since it would be included.
Right.
And it's like $220, so I was doing the math and everything, and that'd knock it down to about 170, about 165, 170, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
No, just put it on the credit card.
Most
Yeah.
of the credit cards I got right now are just about maxed out.
Oh, that is not good.
No, I'm trying to get. Matter of fact, I just got the Home Depot credit card totally paid off, and then with that, I got the ice maker back there also. I was trying to figure out what was wrong with it. It was beyond repair, or as far as what I could figure out. So, forget it. Home Depot's got one for $120. Okay, I got the Home Depot card paid off. No problem.
Yep.
John wants to know what you're looking at.
It's the that 10-ton Pittsburgh body ram, because the garage in here and everything, I had a tree in the very back that split and leaned on the garage for so long it's literally got the whole garage tilted. And so I was figuring I could get that 10-ton ram, build me some kind of an apparatus out front here, and use that to kind of push the garage back, get it straightened up.
Wow.
Hook the Dodge to it. You'll pull it right back up.
Ed, okay, for one thing, there's not enough room in the alleyway for the Dodge to be at.
Oh.
Because that's where because on the other side of that wall back there is where that tree was. So I got to push everything that way.
Well, then
Because
put
the
it.
tree was making it lean this way.
Clear out the spot
So-
in the garage. and push
so
it to the
just-
side.
Just put it on the other side and use your front bumper and push it.
There you go. Put a tire in between it so
Yeah.
you won't scratch it.
The only thing is, up here at this main wall, that's about 7 feet up in the air.
Well, it just sounds like you got a problem there.
Well, now if someone brought their big rig over, I could probably use that to push it back with.
That's just too many hours away.
You better find someone closer up
I
there.
better get a hold of Bill.
I got a 30-foot strap I can send you, Mater. Get it
Yeah,
back.
but like I said, I've got to have it on the other side of this wall, pushing that way, and there's only about 20 feet between the back of the garage and the neighbor's fence.
Wow.
Hook a block and tackle to the neighbor's house
Yeah,
and run it and pull it.
yeah. Just
Yeah, but I don't want to pull the back wall down. I want to be able to push the whole front because that way it pushes everything back.
well,
Get
just
all
hook it
straightened up.
hook it to the neighbors. Hey, I got a come along. I'll send you for that you hook it to the neighbor's fence and use the fence to pull it.
Yeah, but like I said, that's only going to be pulling on that back wall. It's going to probably pull that back wall off.
Wow. Hey,
The way
Jeff,
they got this garage built, I mean, yeah.
Jeff,
I mean,
is barbecue
In
anything?
fact, it's not even on a concrete foundation. It's just on gravel.
Can't hear me. No.
Yep, you have no sound, Jeff.
He sounds pretty good, though. What, did I say that out loud?
He has no sound whatsoever at all. Can't hear you, Jeff. Hey, he gone.
He left.
Yep.
He'll be back.
I've only got 25 more minutes before I'm going live.
That was good.
Kelly here. Kelly
Yeah, I got it.
That ain't me.
here.
Flame here. I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Did she say what she made today?
Spaghetti and meatballs.
Spaghetti and meatballs. She don't eat spaghetti. She don't eat meatballs either.
Maybe they were tofu meatballs.
Oh,
Don't know.
Yeah, she don't need none of that.
hopefully Jeff gets back in.
Like I said, I got about 25 minutes before I'm going live, so I got to get back to working on this thing. Getting it all cleaned up.
Yeah.
Now, someone was complaining about it not cooling good enough. I pulled the filter out, and the filter was all clogged up. So that would explain one thing.
Yeah. If it can't breathe, it can't cool.
Nope. And the thing about it is, I can't complain about the price on it. I got this at the local pawn shop, I think, for about 50 or 60 bucks.
I think we threw 2 or 3 of them away from my uncle's house, but they were old. So
Right. Yeah. Yes, Shell, pretty much. I don't know. I got 2 fractures in my back, and now they done took away my ice cream and all my sweets, and oh boy, it's getting rougher and rougher by the day.
You cheated last night. Now
Oh
tell
yes,
the
I
truth.
did. I gave that to Ed. I didn't cheat.
Yes, because Ed,
Ed
You
ate the
seen-
parfait.
you seen the parfait. He ate some too.
I gave it to Ed.
he only had a little. He only had a little bit, and it was the non-sugar stuff.
Yeah, I had the cake part with no icing.
All
So when are you going to go see the doctor for him to do some slicing and dicing?
Hopefully not. Hopefully I get this next test and it's showing that everything's going good.
Hey, I got mine today, so I'm good.
Oh, Jeff, what'd you do? Lose your internet or what? And what I want to know is, on that new grill, did you barbecue anything?
He said he had a couple steaks he's going to cook up this weekend. So
Yeah. Hopefully they come out good for him. He got a pretty nice barbecue grill. He sent me some pictures of it. He was cooking. He sent me some pictures of some lamb chops that he was cooking.
they are real meatballs.
Real meatballs, Bachi. You're gonna have to cook them again. I'll have to see that.
As, I've put a video up of them. Unless there's video proof, it's not real.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
Well,
you stupid machine. Give me some money.
It's just telling you you're broke. You don't need no money.
I'm not broke.
Jeff, you didn't grill today? Come on, man. Today's a day.
It only gave me 1,200. I need more pocket change. I know it ain't. That's just that. I know it ain't. That's just for fuel this week.
Yep, you're out of luck. Better just park it. Can't run.
Yeah, watch that. Like that's gonna happen.
Oh,
Come on, you old duck. Hey, you guys charge so much to bank here. I'm up fixing the holes in the parking lot.
they can't afford it. You don't spend enough money.
Yeah,
on it.
right. Yeah.
There's a shortage on asphalt.
Yeah. No, you know we're in a pandemic type thing. There's a real shortage on asphalt and everything, and a real shortage of workers.
We're not short of asphalt. You get it? Asphalt. We're not. There is no shortage there, Mark.
Yeah.
You're not kidding.
You bring up a shortage of workers and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Every place is hiring.
Oh.
Unemployment is down. Where have all these jobs come from? If
Right.
Unemployment's down, but they still don't have enough workers.
Right. Exactly.
I went to get a DOT physical today. It took me 4 hours to get that physical by time because it was so shortage of staff coming in and out of these rooms.
Yep.
Well, that,
And then they gave me this. What's that?
And you went on a holiday.
Yeah. Well, best time, that way I don't lose any pay. But still, and then they give me this hunkin' 8x12 piece of, not even laminated. That's a nice pain in the butt.
Read what Jeff said.
Mm-hmm. And Jeff, you're probably right. The only shortage there's a lot of people laying at home on their couches with their feet up.
There's definitely a shortage of empty couches.
Yeah.
Nope. And I put extra padding on mine, so mine feels real good.
Yeah, but there's a difference there. Daryl, you work to earn that right to warm your couch. Some of these people have never worked. Even that crazy gray-haired old buzzard up in Jersey calls himself Jeffrey Boy. He even worked. I mean, he might be a pain in the butt, but at least he worked. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and well, everybody can find a job. I mean, I heard about Redline Gary's new job, and about that doing stripper poles. So I mean,
the stripper pole. Okay, Redline Gary's making coffee and Bocce's making coffee. Who's bringing me a cup of coffee? There's two of them to pick from here.
Sandy.
Shell just made coffee too.
Oh, Shell made coffee too? Gee.
She said, "Pass your cup of coffee."
Coffee.
Wow.
I'll be back.
It might be kind of difficult there, Twisted, for Gary to bring you a cup because Bocce said she done cooked up some red balls. Meatballs today. So.
Jeff got
today. What'd you do, Jeff, to get sunburned that bad?
Daggone, Shell, I'd love to pass my cup, but you're going to have to bring it up to me. I can't throw it that far.
Jeff must have been hanging out on the beach.
Yeah, Jeff, you must have been out there in the bikini places getting sunburns.
I got sunburnt yesterday. Crystal and I were out riding around.
Bocce, don't share. I got sunburned a couple days ago.
Okay, Bocce, you don't share. But I left a whole can of coffee there.
I was gonna say, I bet you I can make a liar out of her. I bet you if I knocked on her door right now,
you'd get a cup of coffee.
I would get a cup of coffee.
Because Bocce ain't that way. So don't anybody in this chat even think that Bocce's that way. She's fibbing.
Hers is percolated.
Percolated coffee. Oh, on the stove. That's good. My mother-in-law used to. That's the only way she would drink coffee was out of a percolator.
Hers was electric though. Gary, Mark is questioning my meatballs. You will have to tell him about them.
Oh, Jeff was at the parade today. Said an hour and a half before it started.
See?
Electric percolator, okay.
Those work really well.
Yep, my mother-in-law's was always sitting on the stove on the burner. That's how she did hers.
And she's going to give you 2 cups.
That's right.
How about me, Bocce?
Back in the day, I used to have a 30-cup percolator sitting in my kitchen.
On the stove?
No, one of the electric ones.
One of the electric ones?
Oh, the big round ones?
Yeah.
The party ones.
Yep. And I was the only one in the house that drank coffee.
Oh, okay. Would it last all day?
What?
Or would you have to make another one?
Usually that one would last all day on the weekends because I'd brew it and I'd put it in. I had 2 big thermoses. So.
Holy crap! You drank one of those 30-cup coffee makers by yourself?
Yeah.
If I drank that much coffee, I'd be floating down the street.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to tell you this much right now. Whenever I'm trucking, I got 2 big thermoses, and I'll fill them twice in one day.
Mhm.
And your cup.
and my cup.
No wonder you have high blood pressure.
He don't.
I don't have no high blood pressure, Bella. None
I
at all.
do.
The only time I have high blood pressure is when I get around her.
And is that why mine goes up around you?
Yeah, because
You may not have high blood pressure, but you got a bad heart. You have a fake heart valve. That explains it.
I don't have no high blood pressure. Never did.
I don't have high blood pressure, and I don't have heart problems. I have weaned myself back on the amount of coffee I drink a day. But
Oh, Lordy Bocce. Gary was supposed to take over them payments. Daggone it,
Right.
Gary, we're going to have a talk.
that's why Gary got the second job.
Yeah, that's why Gary got the second job. What the heck?
Well, they say now coffee does not
No, coffee helps you
contribute
out.
to high blood pressure.
Exactly.
Doesn't contribute to high blood pressure. It doesn't cause dehydration.
Yeah.
And they always said that coffee dehydrated you, and then now they say, no, it don't dehydrate you. Shell, I'm in the same boat as you. I drink a lot of coffee.
Yeah, because actually my doctor told me to get off the pop and all that, and I can drink coffee. She said she don't care about the coffee.
And a lot of people don't know this either. When you go get blood work, if you drink black coffee, you don't have to use that. You don't have to not go without your coffee before you get the blood work done, and it doesn't mess with it. When they tell you to fast, if you drink black coffee, you can go right in and take it, and it doesn't affect anything.
Well, these GIs coming up, and they told me not to have nothing with any color in it for a day and a half before and after. So.
Huh.
Yeah, but if you ask them when they say color, they mean like pops and stuff like that, orange juices.
Or creams.
Yeah.
You can't have no cream in your coffee. It has to be black. Mary doesn't make much money.
Doesn't make
with
much
that
money on that
pole.
stripper pole. Well, that's not true, Bocce, because Columbus News showed Gary had them lined up clean down the road about a mile and a half waiting to go in to see the stripper pole.
Yep.
Hey, I had Brandon jumping like a chicken on his live stream and doing the chicken and doing jumping jacks, twirling his head, shirt around his head. I had fun.
Oh, jeez.
Exactly, Shell. And whenever I had the open heart surgery and they gave me the steel mechanical valve, they told me do not change nothing. And I smoke and I drink coffee. And they told me do not change anything because it'll put too much stress on your body.
Mm-hmm.
True or not,
They
I
told
don't
you
know.
not even to quit smoking.
Yeah, they said do not change nothing. And they know I smoke and drink coffee and all that.
Now, if you want to quit smoking, you have to taper down, but not to go cold turkey.
Right, so you don't stress out.
Whenever I see Delisa start smoking, I got to duck, got to run. It takes a lot for this fat boy to start running. So
does that mean that she's really, really mad when she starts smoking?
Yes.
I would take it as the frying pan overheated.
Or you need a little lube.
Yeah, something. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's gonna suck going back to work tomorrow, but I'm ready. I need a vacation from my vacation.
Yeah, once I get done with all this, then I got to take some vacation days.
But Ed, you done said you got to spend half the week putting all your tools back together.
Yep.
Oh, your shop's that big of a mess there?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
I went up there yesterday to get the truck and had to go in and get some stuff, and there's tools laying out, office doors standing wide open, toolboxes are standing wide open.
Well, I thought that stuff was supposed to be locked up when they went home.
It's supposed to be.
Wow.
Oh.
Do they supply the tools, or are they your tools?
They're company tools, but if they come up missing, I can't do my job.
I'd be getting a supervisor over you and bringing them in there and showing them, hey, look at this. What's going on here? If anything's missing, it's on whoever.
I will definitely have a talk with my supervisor tomorrow morning.
Yep.
And Ed will be going through his boxes. Okay, make sure everything's there.
Yep.
I would too.
Yep. As soon as I go into the shop, I would be getting a supervisor to say, come here, I want you to see this. No, I don't want to give you hearsay. I want you to see it with your own eyes.
If that's the way they want to do it, I'll start leaving the boxes and stuff unlocked again, and having tools and stuff walk off.
Yep.
When it gets to the point either I'm spending too much money on tools or I can't do my job, then maybe they'll start cracking down on people.
Right. But I would leave no room for error. I'd have that supervisor look at it with his own eyes just to cover your own.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it is nowadays. If you don't cover your own, they'll hang you out.
Yep.
I would have taken a picture of it before he went on vacation of every box, and then had that for evidence when he came back.
I don't have to. Take
kind of bad
pictures.
when you got to do that.
They know that he does it.
They know that I lock the boxes and stuff up every night when I leave.
Right.
No, but I mean, I would have taken pictures of the box, so if there's any tools missing, they come in, there are tools missing, they can't say, oh, well, that wasn't there. When we didn't see that.
My boxes don't have missing tools.
Right.
They know that too.
No, I'm not saying they're missing, but I'm saying that when you get back, there could be missing tools, and then you could say they were there. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. No, Ed has a very organized shop. I've been in that shop. I've worked in that shop, and it is organized. And Ed can tell you which drawer to pull out, which toolbox, and where that tool is at.
Times two.
Sounds like you're going to spend the first 3 days putting it back together.
If he finds them all.
I'm not. Somebody else will.
Yep, exactly.
I'm not cleaning up after people. Your mama don't work here.
That's it. But I got the same thing over at my shop. A bunch of them.
My home garage, there's tools laying everywhere.
Oh,
that's mine.
Yeah.
That's my problem. If I go out there and I put all my wrenches, all my sockets, and each drawer and all this stuff, have them lined up perfect. I can't find shit.
I know. I'm bad at that. I can walk through that shop and I'll lay something down to do something else, and I'll be damn, it'll take me 2 hours to find it again. I can't remember where I laid it.
I think Ed did that too.
My kids.
Hey, Justin Pratt.
Hey, Justin, how you doing?
My kids were never really interested in working in the shop, and my daughter, when she had her own tools.
Yeah, my granddaughter, my gosh, she'll carry my tools, my power tools, everything out of the shop. So what did you miss, Redline? Oh, Lordy,
Gary,
Gary.
you're just going to have to come up on film.
Oh, Gary, you missed so much. It's unbelievable. About that 1.5 miles and the Columbus News showing ads of you up there on the pole and everything, and the people waiting to get into your place. Good grief, man, you missed it all.
Hell, it wasn't even just on the Columbus News. It was on the news up here.
Well, yeah, it was on the news up here, too.
All right, I gotta get going because I'm fixing to go live.
All right.
I'll see. I'm just working on this AC unit when the unit is off.
Yep.
All
right. I'll see y'all later.
See you later.
Later.
All right. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, I can't organize my shop because if I do, I can't find anything.
Gotta make
If
my
it,
money somehow.
because I mean, I can sit there for 2 minutes and remember the last time I used it,
Yep.
and go over there to the pile and find it. But if I put it in my toolbox, I'm looking all over the doggone thing and forgot until I forget what I'm looking for.
Yep. Exactly. Well, Gary, you know, you were supposed to take over that support check to Bocce, so you got to make that money somewhere to send it out there to her. She'll be in good shape then. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, it sounds like you're going to have fun when you go back into that shop tomorrow.
Yep. It's all, they pay me by the hour, not by the flat rate. So it don't
Yep.
matter to me.
That's it. That's it.
Just go in the office, make you a cup of coffee, and step back till your supervisor comes by and say, why ain't you doing something? Because I can't find none of my damn tools. They're scattered all over the shop.
All right, Ben. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Have a
What are you
good
gonna do, Ed? Wait until they put everything back?
Hey,
Well, I
babe,
got other things I
not
can do
Ben.
that don't involve my tools. So, you know,
Yep.
I'll just say something to my supervisor first thing in the morning. And he'll say something to the supervisor that is over the people that use the tools. And
Right.
I'll be doing my thing, and they can put my tools back where they go.
Yep. But I'd dang sure have them come down there and look at it, though, so they see it with their own eyes instead of hearsay.
Yeah.
They probably won't put it back exactly where they were, but I'm sure you'd like an attempt.
Oh, if they don't put them back where they come from, they'll hear from me.
All right, Gary, I'll take your word for it. She probably fed them to you for 2-3 days while you was out there.
Mm-hmm.
She makes a whole mess of them at a time and freezes them.
Oh, yeah?
That's what I should do, actually. But
Yeah, my buyer used to go on vacation, and he came back. When he went on vacation, he'd come back and they broke into his toolbox, and he had to supply his own tools. And one of the guys said, "Well, I needed that tool." They broke into his toolbox, actually broke into it and bent the lot. He bent the cabinet up. They said, "Well, that can be straightened." Nope, you're buying me a new toolbox.
Well, you know, whenever I worked the commercial jobs in the semi garages, repairing them and stuff before I started buying my own trucks, we went through a lot of that stuff, and I have a lot of expensive tools for doing the cat motors, the Detroits, the Cummins, specialty tools, and that shit would come up missing all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what his point was.
When I worked at the truck garage too, and I had my big old box, there was a guy that had just about got a broken hand one day.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You've been in my shop out here. I got 5 toolboxes. And I used to have all 5 toolboxes in the commercial garages. And if somebody needed a tool, who did they come to? And I said, I don't mind as long as they come back. If I have to go and ask for my tools, now we got an issue.
Let some guy try to take one of your tools and you hit him.
All right, John, thanks for coming in.
No, some guy actually got my big impact out of my box and was using it. And I walked by and I looked at it, and mine were very distinctive.
Right.
And I walked back and got a 5-pound sledgehammer and come up and I swung at him. Luckily, he moved his frickin' hand. I hit the impact, didn't hit him.
Right.
I said, next time you touch one of my tools without asking, I said, I will break your hand.
Right.
Wow.
You won't be able to use it. Dude, when you got $10,000 in tools, you don't walk up and take something out of somebody's box
No.
without asking.
No.
yes, evolution.
You're how long ago was that though, Ed?
I was 22 years old, so 27 years ago.
Yep. Hey,
Yeah,
how
you
you doing?
wouldn't want to do that today.
How you doing, Machinist Evolution? Good to see you.
I wouldn't care today. Three hots in the cot, baby. Bring it on. It's worth $10,000 toolbox.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't go gambling. It ain't worth gambling, losing everything you own over that.
Yeah. Machinist, I don't like to lend my tools out either, but a lot of times they had put guys on jobs that didn't have the tools to do the jobs, nor did they much have a clue what was going on, but they were trying to figure it out, and they borrowed tools from people. And then when I had to go ask to get my tools back, that all come to a halt. I was like, I'm not lending stuff out no more. And well, my power probe, I replaced my power probe 3 times because they literally burned my power probe up, and they didn't even know how to use the daggone thing. And it's wonder they didn't burn a damn truck down.
Well, and it's different if you and I are working side by side on something, and I go to your tool, I go to your toolbox to get your tools because we're working together in your bay.
Yep.
But when you're working in a different bay, and your impact is junk, so you go get the guy that has the good impact without even asking him.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's caught many of people getting into his toolbox.
I'd be working on a truck when I worked at the Kenworth garage. I'd be working on a truck and I'd hear something on the other side of the truck, and sure as shit, somebody's over there getting a tool out of my box. Didn't even ask me. I walk around the truck and say, "What are you doing?" He says, "Well, I needed this." He says, "And I don't have it." And then I would go to the shop foreman that walks around thinking he knows every damn thing, and say, "Why would you put somebody on there that don't have the equipment to do the damn job?"
Right.
And then you have to explain to them how to use your tool that they don't have and do the job basically for them. Oh, that used to just burn me up.
Yep.
Well, I got a lot of the maintenance guys to stop getting tools out of my boxes without asking. They come up and get a wrench, and I'd say, "Hey, what are you doing in my toolbox?" "Oh, it ain't your toolbox. It's university property." "Oh, okay." So I'd go up. I'd go right to their van, grab their, like the electricians, grab their nice expensive multimeter because I needed to use a multimeter.
Right.
"Hey, where's my multimeter? Somebody took my multimeter." "Oh, I got it." "Well, why do you got my multimeter? Don't you have your own?" "Well, yeah, but I needed it. It's not yours."
Yours is nicer than mine.
You look at Machinist's comment there. The younger guys, they don't even know how to use a power probe correctly to find a short or anything like that, or even what the hell to look for when they use the power probe. They don't even know how to use them. But I'll tell you what, it cuts your job time in half. Because you can light that wire up, and once that thing starts smoking, you know right where the short is real quick. You'll find it.
Then some of the bigger expensive tools, the shop should provide certain things. I mean, that everybody can use, like say the air conditioning machine or whatever else to gas up the air conditions and stuff like that. But
Shell, we all know you're pretty mean, so nobody's probably going to even think about bothering your tools.
well, the Lisa's got one sitting right here in the daggum living room, and I can't even walk by and had to kick it every now and then. But she said I better not ever open the damn lid on it. Every time I open the lid on it, she gets mad with me on the toolbox.
Oh,
I agree with you, Daryl. A lot of your specialty tools and stuff for doing specific jobs.
Yeah.
A lot of your places, should provide that for,
Yeah.
But when you're talking wrenches and screwdrivers and basic tools, and there are some specialty tools.
You have your own basic tools, yes.
Right. I mean, like fuel pressure test gauges and stuff like that. You should have those. Your work should provide those for you because it's a specialty tool, but it's not a specialty tool.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're working in a general automotive shop, I mean, like a tire changers, the big stuff. I mean, a big press or something other like that. The shop should provide
Right,
that.
right,
I mean, that's the kind of type of stuff I'm talking about.
right.
Yep, and that's exactly right. Machinists, young kids want the big pay, but they don't want to put the hours in to get to that big pay. Is the problem,
Right.
and they won't buckle down and stay at one daggone job.
Calipers and micrometer.
Yep. That's a shame. I got calipers and a micrometer here, but I have a lathe also too. So
Hey, I got micrometers and dial indicators and all kinds of stuff too, and I don't have a lathe or any kind of mill or anything.
yep. You know where all your tools are? Yeah.
Yeah, they're in my big toolbox out there, 2 big garage doors and a man door.
Yeah, you're not the only one. As long as you work in a shop, yeah, lordy, you're gonna go through a bunch of tools.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Sure.
that damn 10 millimeter or 10 and 13 millimeter always disappears.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Get there 15 minutes early and leave 30 minutes late. Yeah. 30 minutes late's just getting all your tools put away and everything locked down. Make sure you still have it the next morning.
I usually get there 20 to 30 minutes early, but I sit in the parking lot and have my coffee and start my day out, and I leave right on time. I can usually get all my tools and stuff put away. And if it's a job that takes me a couple days, I put them on my tool cart, put them in my office, and bring them back out the next day. So I am looking at upgrading my tool cart though, so I can carry more tools on my tool cart and have a place for them instead of just like a top tray.
Uh,
I actually have the bottom half of an old Craftsman toolbox. It already has a flat top on it, so it's got like 7 drawers or something like that in it. I'm looking to upgrade into that instead of just a regular cart.
oh, that there. I mean, I ain't wanting to get in the Mater's territory, but the Harbor Freight one looks sturdy as heck. There,
Yeah.
Ed, you looked at it. I mean,
Oh yeah, I like the multi-drawer cart that Harbor Freight has.
yeah,
But
that's what I said.
I mean, I've got the old Craftsman toolbox, and it's actually I upgraded it years back and put bigger soft tires on it to roll through the shop when I was actually moving my toolbox around. So might as well just go ahead and use that instead of
Yeah, I mean,
Yep, that all adds up. Overtime. 15 minutes early, 30 minutes afterwards. Yep. Keep that clock rolling.
see. I can't have overtime unless it's approved.
Ah, yeah.
So you got to clock in right at 7 a.m. or whatever.
We do it on the computer. It's you have to manually enter your time, start and end time,
Oh,
and then the supervisor reviews it at the end of the week. And if I have anything on overtime, he'll like call me or stop and see me and say, "Hey, what was that for?" Tell him, and it has to be approved. If not, it goes away. So
oh,
even when I worked in the mill, half the time the assembly line there wasn't anybody on. Half the time there'd be somebody every morning that had to go do their morning poop break before the shift start. Right as the line started up. I mean that was always a pain in that butt. Because you'd have to if it happened to be the guy beside of you, you had to fill in for him till he got. And sometimes it'd be 15 minutes overtime. He got so he can get paid for pooping. I mean,
Hey, when I worked in the oil field, we had when I first started, we didn't have to clock in and out, but then they new management, new team, whatever, they made us start clocking in and out. And we had a guy that would, I mean, you'd see him roll in the parking lot at 20 after or 25 after 6, and we had to be clocked in at 6:30. And he'd come busting through that door, almost at a dead run. And the bosses kept telling him, "Hey, you got to get here earlier. My start time ain't till 6:30. I don't have to be here earlier than 6:30." Okay. So what they and all of our time cards were, you had your employee number, and he knew right where his card was at. Yeah, the bosses moved it. He come in busting in there one morning right at 6:30 to drop that card in. He's looking up and down, looking up and down. It took him 5 minutes to find his card. They're like, "You're late. You're getting rode up." Well, I couldn't find my time card.
Not your problem. You should have been there early.
Not our problem.
That's it.
And miraculously, after that point, his card kept getting moved to different places for about a week and a half. And he actually started getting there about 15 minutes early.
There's always a way to fix them people like that. I've even seen them actually stand by the time clock 10 minutes early before quitting time so that they punch out right on time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, see, at one point
They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't move my time card like that. I'd hide it myself.
Oh, okay.
they got.
When we were still when we still had to drop a card,
Yep.
we were allowed to clock out up to 7 minutes early, so there wasn't a congestion at the time clock. And there were guys that were punching out, standing there waiting for 7 minutes every day.
Well, hey everybody, Machinist Evolution's got a new channel. We're gonna put his link up there.
Intro.
Our new intro. Everybody check it out. And I'll have to start watching his videos because I'm always needing machinist tips.
Mm-hmm.
You should have put.
Well, the only thing I can do machinist wise is get a big
And there it is.
VFH to take care of everything. So
Yeah.
I mean that's the only machinist I can do. So
But anyway, everybody check out Machinist Evolutions.
What?
Go to that. We dropped his link there in the chat. Click on it and check him out. And
What's that thing?
you're more than welcome.
Oh shoot! I want to hit that bell on this because you don't hit the bell. That way you know when he does.
Yep. Pick him up and hit that bell so you know when he puts out a video.
And there's a link to his new intro video.
Good deal.
Thanks, Ed.
Yep. I done rung his bell and hit the big red button.
Yep.
I just watched his video and all that stuff.
I subscribe to him and hit the bell. So I'll be getting updates.
How's that for $8,000, Ed?
Just a second. I'm trying to get back here. Not bad.
Don't look
Not
bad.
bad at all. I'd
That's how
drive it.
much they're selling it for. Here you go, Tommy Tractor.
400?
Yeah, there's 400 there.
Thanks. I'm just in traction.
Oh Lord. Well, anyway, hey, we're over our hour. Mater's live, so everybody go over and hit Mater's stream. We're gonna run over there ourselves, and y'all, thanks for coming in. What was that, Ed?
So give me a second. I'm gonna go get his link to his live stream.
Oh, okay. Everybody go over there and tell him that Twisted sent you over.
You know, now y'all done screwed up my whole week because the night feels like now the night feels like a Sunday now.
And there,
Yeah. Well,
there is the link to Mater's live stream.
yep. There's a link for everybody to go over and hit Mater up. Tell him that I sent you, and everybody, thanks for coming in. Appreciate everybody, and hopefully stay safe after this holiday and keep everything going. Take care, everybody.
Take care, everybody. We'll see y'all next week.
Yep. See y'all.
All right.